What about thank God that's over?
Thank you.
Bugger, Hamish and Andy, there's the new comedy sensation of 2009, Scratcher and Crackers. Unfortunately for the club president, he's got to follow that. To talk about 2000 to today, please welcome Mark Gretsch once again, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's only been 2 presidents and 2 coaches since 2000.
Dead correct. I started off the era as an 80 kilogram player, and I'll end it as just over 80 kilograms.
How much over?
Oh, a little bit over. President, and obviously Tommy Orchard was the president in the early 90s, and we had Ronnie Rooney as coach, and obviously Tocker as coach at the current stage.
All right, let's go through the events, the things that have happened that have made big changes to this club. A lot of them happened in this decade. Yep. The first one, the most obvious one, is the name change.
Yep. We were approached by North Melbourne Football Club. They wanted a kangaroo symbol in every league within Australia, and they picked us out to be that club. So we decided for marketing purposes that we would change our names from Sunshine YCW to the Sunshine Kangaroos. That was obviously done by a vote of the members, and from that day on we moved to the Sunshine Kangaroos. Also, big events that happened during the era, and it may seem insignificant now, but we purchased a big screen TV. Wow. Nobody had a big screen TV, and it was massive. Everyone used to come to our club and watch the big screen TV. There's a lot of fights, Tommy, as you remember in those early committee meetings about paying for that TV, but I dare say that the first function we had, that TV was paid for.
You remember what it cost?
Seriously, I think it was about $3,500, Tom. Actually, I think I'll be true. I think we gave Bernie Carroll $2,000 and said, go and buy it, and he goes, there was a massive deal, and we ended up with a $3,500 TV, which was 2 times the size, and it's still sitting there now. It's massive, and Wiggy and Orch put up the stand to put it in together. So yeah.
Was it ever checked for fingerprints by the police?
Never, ever, ever. Other things that happened in that era: under 18 merger. Like we struggled with the under 18s, and we did a merger with West Footscray, and it has reaped magnificent dividends for this football club. I will not mention why. A making of our club, I think, was incident at Western Oval when we were playing in a final, and we had a massive all-in brawl with Parkside. We ended up winning the game, but we ended up becoming, I suppose I shouldn't swear, but no one was going to walk on us again, I suppose. Obviously, a big thing that happened was last year with Darren Green and his incident, and then the whole club got together and bandied as one. So they're the big incidents of the 90s. Of the 2000s, sorry.
There's a stack of players who played in this club over the 50 years, but we're going to talk about the players from the 2000 onwards. Yeah. Who to you are the standout players of that?
Listen up, I'm going to keep it really, really short, but there's 3 players that stand out. Obviously, Scratcher and Crackers talked about Benny Davis. When he was chosen as a member of the team of the century, I probably put my eyebrows up and thought, gee, that's a bit early, but absolutely proven this to be one of the best. Benny Foley, obviously, was playing with us, went over to Williamstown, absolutely started at Williamstown, then obviously came back and played with us, and absolute champion. And of course, you can't go anywhere, and he'd be hounding me all night if I never said it. But Russell Douglas, our first Barry Priest medalist. Magnificent honour, and still having a kick today and doing very well.
All right, let's wrap it up. Where do you see this club in 10 years' time?
10 years' time, that'll be the 60th. Maureen will have a different hairdo, but it'll be nice.
So would you.
Debbie will be very, very sick, as in the first the days before the 60th anniversary, stressing out. It'll be a big night, but I see the football club, obviously, hopefully, with the ultimate, the A-grade premiership, and I suppose striving and trying to be the best it can, and being there as part of one of the greater community football clubs in the Western region, if not Melbourne.
Mark Gretsch, everybody. Thank Mark.
Thank you.
G'day everybody, you've got Tommy here and myself, a couple of former past presidents of the club. We're here on a special occasion, the 50th year of the football club. We're happy to be here, as you'll see on the video. Fantastic setup, great venue, Tom.
Terrific venue. We came down the other day and helped put up the flags and all that sort of stuff. Looking around the room, you can see pennants from all different age groups of the club. What we pride ourselves at Sunshine Football Club is we're a family club. We like to create an atmosphere where people are welcome back at the club, and I think over the years we've achieved that, Gaz, haven't we?
We have, absolutely, and it'll be great to catch up with some old faces tonight, so I look forward to that. Okay, Tommy, just a little bit about my era as president of the club. I was president for 3 years, 1 year on, 1 year off, and then the next 2 years. In the late 90s, I think. 90s, yes. About 97, 98, thereabouts. And I think in that time, Tom, I'm not sure whether you remember, but we were in second division. It was a transition from second division back up into first division. So
correct.
It was good to be back in first division. And we appointed a coach, Greg Evans, who was actually appointed to coach us in second division, but got the gig to come up first division. So it was a bit overawed by the whole thing, but
when West Newport didn't come up.
That's correct. Yeah. And yourself?
Well, I was president from 2000 to 2003, and it was during that time that we changed our name from Sunshine YCW to the Sunshine Football Club. There was a vote by the committee of the day and the members. We thought that we'd drop the YC part of our name, and for marketing and sponsorship deals, we moved into what they call Sunshine Kangaroos Football Club. We retained the blue and gold of the jumper from the old YCW
Absolutely,
jumper,
yeah.
and we adopted the kangaroo emblem as our emblem, which we proudly wear the jumper today, and we're called the Sunshine Football Club, or Sunshine Kangaroos Football Club.
Certainly a significant time.
It was.
Tom,
Yeah.
back then, to actually break away after some 40 years of being Sunshine YCW, to drop the YCW to go to Sunshine was certainly a significant move by the club, and I think it was a good move. Other people tend to disagree, but that's an open debate. But I think it's we've gone from strength to strength from then. Unfortunately, as somebody said to me the other day, as good a club as we are, and we're a fantastic club, we probably haven't had the success that we've deserved as far as premierships go.
Were you involved with any premierships, juniors or whatever?
I played. I think it was 1982. I played in the A3 premiership. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back many years ago. Yeah, I was only the one. I played in a couple of losing ones and coached a couple of losing ones, but yeah.
The only premiership I was involved in when I was president was our under-16Bs won the flag.
That's right.
They beat Werribee Juniors down at Williamstown, and
they were undefeated all year.
In fact, your son Corey played in that side. Played a very good game too.
He did.
So, and the good thing about that era and that grand final side, we've got eight players out of that side who are now playing senior football with our club.
That's a fantastic effort.
It just proves that our junior program is working, and everything was going okay. It's really
I'm not
fantastic.
sure whether there be many other clubs that could boast that, Tom. Maybe they can, but I think that's quite a contribution for our club.
Yep.
I'd just like to congratulate the boys on what they've done tonight, and the girls, of course, have done a fantastic job. And it's lovely to catch up with some of the old faces, including my old mate here, David Darcy, the legendary footballer from Footscray. So I hope it goes really well for them tonight, and I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks very much.
Hi, Gary Toomey, been around the club since the inception in 1959. Peter Clifton been here since
1968. I played junior football. I wasn't good enough to go into the senior ranks.
Yeah. So we've certainly enjoyed coming to these sort of occasions when we touch base with all those that we've shared a lot of memories with, and it's great to see so many here.
Yes, it's great to be here. It's 40 years since I've seen some of the people here. I recall in the old days with the old tin shed down at the Kindersmith Reserve, and progressed to get the club rooms built, and went to the reunion, 40th reunion of the was under 18s, was it? Under 18s, yeah. Under 18s undefeated premiership side from 1969. Met a lot of people there. Beautiful club rooms now. Ground's 100% better than it used to be. Remember spending one season with me knees bandaged. It used to be always rocks. And
we're both old enough to have seen the ground go from a cow paddock to the pretty good surface it's got there now. I hope everyone has a good evening, and we'll catch up to as many as we can.
Good luck to everybody.
To be crazy, isn't it? Seeing all the old friends here at the YCW reunion.
It's probably the best night we'll have for the rest of our lives.
We won't be here for the next one, mate.
No, we're closer to our death date than their birthday, aren't we?
Exactly right, mate. But it's been good at Sunshine YCW over the 50 years, hasn't it? Maybe a lot of fun.
For 55 years I've been alive, and 40 of those have been involved in the football club, and it's just been one of the best experiences I've ever had. I love it.
And the good thing about it, our families are still here at the club, and we've been through the club, and our families are still here, and we've got sons playing in the club and nephews and all that sort of thing, and that's what's make it a really good club, isn't it?
Quite interesting. A couple of quiet drinkers here tonight, only 400 of them.
It's been the history of the club, like a quiet ale or 2Ks. You've been used to having one over the years, haven't you?
Oh, we're always good Catholics, so we don't carry on too much.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, and I think the night's going to be a sensational night. With the 400 odd people here, we're going to enjoy ourselves to have a quiet ale.
I'm looking forward to it. It should be a beauty.
Go Kangas.
Just like to welcome you all to the 50th anniversary of the Sunshine YCW Football Club. Introducing Ben Sticks Headage.
Thanks, Joe. Yeah, nice to be here. Yeah.
And Sammy the Tin Shed Headage.
How you going, guys? Thanks for having me.
Okay, thanks again for joining us. Sticks, what's some comments, some memories, some tales you've got for the camera and for the people at home? Down the barrel of the gun right there, thanks.
Yeah, look, I started back in 1989, Joe. You and me hired to a grasshopper. First year, Mick Payne brought me down the club. Watched both you and Sam come through the junior ranks. It's been amazing. What a club. What a story. What a 50 years. I look forward to the next 50. Sam, what about you?
Yeah, bit of a background. I think I've played around 15 years at the club. Just played my 200th this year, which was a pretty good day, and it means a lot to play for the club. So pretty happy to just get that milestone and just to be around all these great people tonight. It's a good place to be at, and you can just see by the people that are here tonight just how much it means to everyone, and yeah, I just hope everyone can have a great night and just look to the future.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Ben. We'll hand it over to Joe now. How you doing? My name's Joe. Following on with these guys, it is a great club. I've had some awesome times down here, and obviously we'll have a lot more. For Mick Argus, life membership tonight, one of my favourite memories, one night, big night out, a few drinks. He invited myself and Laura, my partner, back to his house for some toasted sandwiches. It's not a real great story, but goes to show he's always caring about everyone. Thanks. So Ben, what makes Sunshine Football Club such a great club?
Yeah, look, I think looking around this room tonight, it makes it an easy question to answer, Joe. You look at the quality and calibre of the people here tonight, life members, supporters, volunteers, partners, everyone's spouses, partners to be, Joe. Everyone's here for each other, for the club, for the one cause, and I think we're all decent people, and you know, if you ever need a shoulder or some support, you know, everyone in this room is right there behind you. So I guess that's my answer in a nutshell. Sam?
This is me in a nutshell. I suppose it's just about the mateship that you get over the years. I've made countless amount of friends through this football club, and I suppose I'll continue to for the rest of my days while I'm around. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. It's just about the people that are around and how much that you can just rely on them for anything that you need. So yeah, that's about all I've got to say for that. Thanks.
Again, I'll continue on with these guys. It is true, like, we all grew up together. We used to go to school together. Our parents are all friends with each other. We all know each other. Presidents, committee members, everyone's really close. Everyone knows each other. We're all good friends, and if there's something happening, everyone will sort of be there for each other. And at the end of the day, that's what counts. That's what makes it a good club. So hopefully this tradition continues on in the near future and the extended future also.